Just imagine, in the 2026 World Cup, a team whose defensive wall is nearly impossible to break. High voltage. A team whose center-back pairing has already secured a spot among the best in the world. Yes, you guessed it right. I'm talking about Brazil. Some might say, no, France or Argentina have stronger defenses. But by the end of this video, you might actually agree with me. No. Honestly, Brazil will outshine all teams in the center-back department at the 2026 World Cup. So, let's see why Brazil's center-back duo is being called the most fearsome combination for the 2026 World Cup. Looking at Brazil's center-back lineup, just hearing their names tells you the level of players they are. First up is Real Madrid's Éder Militao, then Arsenal's Gabriel Magalhães, and PSG's Captain Marquinhos. These three names alone are enough, but Brazil's squad usually has 4 center-backs, so the 4th spot is still under some competition. 2 players are currently in the spotlight for this spot, Alexander Ribeiro and Bremer. Ribeiro has been performing brilliantly for Lille. Even though he's played only 2 matches for Brazil, he was exceptional in both. Meanwhile, Bremer has returned from injury and regained form with Juventus. However, in my personal opinion, Ribeiro will be the 4th center-back to secure a spot in Brazil's 2026 World Cup squad. So the lineup stands as Éder Militão, Gabriel Magalhães, Marquinhos, and Ribeiro. These 4 are Brazil's potential center-backs for the 2026 World Cup. Starting 11 analysis. Now the question is, who will be in the starting 11? Based on current form, the 2 frontrunners are Gabriel Magalhães and Éder Militão. When we last saw these 2 play together against Chile, Chile's attack barely touched the ball. They won aerial duels, dominated tackles, and marked perfectly. In short, flawless. The chemistry between these 2 could take Brazil's defensive game to a whole new level in the 2026 World Cup. However, there are also great alternative combinations. Marquinhos and Militao, or Marquinhos and Gabriel. All 3 are such high-level players that any duo from them would make breaking Brazil's defense a nightmare for opponents. Marquinhos' role. One name that deserves special mention here is Marquinhos. He is the cornerstone of PSG's defense, and after returning from injury, he will once again be the club's first choice. Experience, leadership, and composure. He is all 3. That's why leaving him out isn't even a question. Now let's compare. Looking at the center-back lines of the top 7 FIFA-ranked teams, it becomes clear Brazil is truly ahead of the rest. Take Spain, for example. They have Huizin, Pau Cubarsí, Normand, and Laporta. But honestly, they're not fully established yet. Some perform well at their clubs, some haven't cemented their place in the national team. Their center-back combination is still not fixed, giving Brazil a clear edge. Argentina, Romero and Otamendi. Both experienced, but Otamendi's form is currently below par. Romero is playing brilliantly, but his partner isn't at the same level. So, Militao-Magalhães combo is currently much more balanced than Argentina's. Looking at France, Upamecano and William Saliba. Both star players, but their chemistry hasn't fully developed yet. They haven't achieved the same understanding and covering ability as Brazil's duo. England's center-back situation is still unclear. John Stones sometimes plays at right back or even holding midfield. Other players are from mid-table clubs, meaning there's a slight lack of world-class defenders. Here too, Brazil is much stronger. For Portugal, only one name comes to mind, Ruben Dias. Beyond him, the others are comparatively weaker. Again, Brazil takes the edge. Finally, the Netherlands. They have Van Dijk and Timber. Van Dijk is undoubtedly world-class, but age is catching up. Timber hasn't fully recovered from club injury yet. So currently, Brazil's defense is the most balanced and in-form combination. All in all, if you imagine the likely scenario for the 2026 World Cup, you'll see Brazil will be fearsome not just in attack, but in defense too. Whichever duo plays among Militao, Gabriel, and Marquinhos, they will create an invisible wall for opponents' forwards. With club form, experience, and international quality considered, Brazil is now the most prepared team in the center-back position. In my opinion, among the top 7 FIFA-ranked teams. Brazil will have the strongest center back lineup. What do you think? Will Brazil's defensive line truly be the most fearsome in the 2026 World Cup? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's see who agrees.